Hello.
Not even if you have a car with a tank full of gas. Not even if you have a ship to cross the sea.
Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see Villanova taking on the UConn Huskies.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
Now we'll look at Villanova's starting lineup. They've got Bryant. Miller is out there with Cooper, and it's Beal in at the point guard position.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And it's Joseph in the corner. Freak dishes to Dane. 4 on the clock. There's Freak. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Freak's got his second basket of the night.
And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a power, they have always played solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home.
UConn with the ball. Day the pass to Freak. To the paint. Splitter. No good. Villanova goes the other way with it. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Here's Ilgauskas. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
On defense, Villanova. Freak kicks to Joseph. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foye are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
And Villanova going with a whole new group out there. Here is Gaines. Back to Jones. Passes it to Clarkson. Tries it from the top of the key. Huskies with the rebound.
You know, with Foye and Lowry, as you mentioned, I mean, they played together at the same time for Villanova. It was one of the best backcourts they've ever had.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And that Villanova team with Foy and Lowry was great. The grit and toughness that they both still play with in the NBA today.
Too many shots.
Team's making some changes here.
Get some ball movement and run something on
We've
the
got
offensive
1:28
end.
left here in the
Keep
first half of
simple.
basketball.
Slow
So
it down
on the floor
inside,
for Villanova,
run some pick and roll
Jones
top.
is out there with Clarkson. And there's Bryant, and it's Ross in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, you could pick any team in the NBA and name a Husky that played for him at some point. UConn has had a big impact on the NBA.
I mean, UConn has had a lot of NBA talent pass through their school. I mean, it speaks volumes about how well they are able to develop talent and win championships.
Freak kicks to Joseph. There's a good screen. Pass to Freak. The three. Again, the miss by the Huskies. Villanova leading by 4. 58 seconds left here in the first half of the game. Now here's Beal. Posey covering. And here is Beal. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And, you know, you look at the Huskies, a big part of why they get so many future NBA guys is they recruit very well on the East Coast and around the country, for that matter. They are a premier destination school in the Northeast, and that part of the country loves its hoops.
And guys, just thinking about all the great NBA players from UConn. Ray Allen now retired, but he's the biggest name. How about Rudy Gay, Andre Drummond, Kemba Walker, Shabazz Napier? I mean, you could go on and on with the Huskies.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sims with the rebound.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Freak kicks to Howard. 16 feet away, and it falls over the rim and in. Howard's got his first points of the game.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Foster down low, and he gets it to go. Foster's got the lead up to 6 now for Villanova. Ross with the steal, and that does it for the first half of play. Villanova. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And guys, without a doubt, it's been a rough go so far here for Freak and his team. They just can't find anything to capitalize on consistently thus far.
And Greg, I'm anticipating plenty of adjustments from the coach, but I tell you what, when it comes down to what happens in the second half, it's about the players executing. A few quick baskets right out of the gate, and it's anybody's game.
Freak in at shooting guard, and it's Day in at the point. And for Villanova, they've got Cooper. Miller is out there with Bryant, and it's Beal in at the point.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
And for the Huskies, Freak in at 2 guard, and it's Splitter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Day dishes to Freak. And it's Joseph in the corner. The pass to Freak. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Splitter misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Miller, the pass to Bryant. It's deflected. To the wing right side. For the lead. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So on the floor for Villanova, they've got Miller. Foster is out there with Cooper. And it's Moore in at the four-man position. Miller outside. He kicks to Foster. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. And that time, also a missed shot.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Villanova.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And he gets the bucket.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
And Beal kicks to Bryant. Good on the shot. And Villanova leads by 1.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Day kicks to Freak. Splitter with a screen on Bryant. There's Freak. Martin trying to free himself up. And again, another basket there from Freak.
That's how you get the crowd on its feet.
Huge bucket.
I think the roof's about to come off this place.
Villanova making a switch here. Ilgauskas is checked in. .121 left here in the second half. Cooper with the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The Huskies on offense. They trail by 1.
No doubt one of the most highly touted players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket.
Tries from 10. No good off the back of the rim. UConn with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Yes!
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Martin the screen. Down low. And that's an intentional foul. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Ilgauskas dishes to Beal, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And it's Villanova with the ball. They lead by 1, and now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
Tipped away. Freak with it. Here's Splitter. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Beal. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And we've got more college basketball in store as we get ready now for overtime. What energy, what excitement. The Huskies, Splitter's checked in, and Freak subbed in for Keith. Villanova making a switch here. Here's McAdoo. Kicks to Ross. And it's the Huskies on the break.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Freak. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Just absolute domination in this one for Freak. He's got 16 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
And stolen by Freak, and it's the Huskies on the break. Freak with the ball.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Here's Bryant, buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And he commits the intentional foul. And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row.
2 shots.
The second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Beal kicks to Miller for 3. It falls! And now they trail by just 4. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
Here's Cooper. Huskies with the rebound.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And he misses the second attempt, but one more coming up here. And so he ends up making 2 out of 3, and it's a 7-point game.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.